Alright, so, okay, it looks like the microphone is on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I mean, I shouldn't worry too much about that. It's always worked before. But I'm working with different kinds of equipment here. Just give me a second. I'm getting a little set up here. And, okay, I'm going to try not to hit the microphone this time. Alright, so, let's turn this up. Let's look up, okay, did you guys hear that? I don't know how the output's going to come to you guys. I hope it's not too overblown to the ears. You guys heard the guitar? All right. Oh, God, that sounded out of tune. Oh, Jesus. Just 1 second. Where's the tuner? All right, I gotta. Oh, they can't really. This thing cannot hear it, can it? Okay. All right. The thing I was worried about is that whenever playing when playing the guitar, the distortion would have been so loud it would have been too ear piercing for you guys. Just want to make sure everything is properly balanced first, you know. Oh, that is way too high. God damn it. All right, let's turn the tuning system off. Okay, that sounds a hell of a lot better. God, I'm so fucking rookie right now. M. Lamy 1997, welcome. It's a bit of an odd place for you to show up because I normally don't do this kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and just get started here. So, you guys are probably wondering what is jam session. I think you're smart enough to piece together what this kind of is. It involves me playing with music instruments and just let me put it this way. It's one of a few things. It's kind of like my editing streams where I'm working on, but this time I'm working on a music project. At the same time, if you remember the creative hour where a $10 sketch is involved, I play something for you guys. As you see on the lower left, it's a little reminder for a $10 or more for a tune request. And based on how much somebody can donate, like, I don't know, let's say $20 or something, I'll see if I can try to put a little more effort or something a little more into the into whatever song that you want me to play. So apparently certain bots on Discord go to give the announcement saying, "Hey, this person went live." I gotta get used to some of that stuff. So yeah, basically it's just a stream where I'm just jamming with whatever instrument that I have, and I work on a song. I'm AB Double Rainboom on YouTube. Okay. But despite all of that, yeah, this is just me jamming, and yeah. Basically, this is just another thing of me testing the waters here. So I hope that when I play something for you guys, I don't irritate your ears or anything like that. So obviously, I'm playing a couple of country chords here. But there are some music projects that I have to work on. As you can see on the screen here, directly in the middle, this is Reaper. It's one of the, what do they call, a DAW, or DAW, some people call that for short, Digital Audio Workstation. And it kind of functions in a similar way, kind of like with some video editing software. Of course, explaining this goes to people who are experienced with editing videos. You have layers which have different. I think you guys kind of seen how I did my videos on the editing stream, so I don't think I need to explain too much detail here. The only downside, at least so far, is that because of the equipment that I'm working with and because of the limitations on Discord, I don't have a call going on as much as I would want to. Unfortunately, they would not be able to. It's one of two things: either they would hear my voice on the microphone, or they would hear off of the interface, which is what I'm using. I can't use both at the same time when I'm on Discord. Discord is not really made for that kind of stuff. It's not made for complex input stuff. So the only alternative I would have to do is work with a microphone that has an XLR cable, which is a type of port that the interface accepts, and I would just plug it directly into there and then work with the magic. But right now, this is just what I have. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put the chat box on the side here. I'm going to expand it a little bit so that way I can see more messages on the second window. I'm working with 2 monitors. Yes, it is going to sound a little interesting. I hope it comes out good. That's just me testing the waters here. I mean, a lot of you guys seem to like anything that I do, so I just hope I'm not surrounded by a bunch of yes men. Big Bad Modern Wolf X9. Hello, thank you for joining in. Let me see if I can find my my GoFundMe. So, there's a couple of ideas that I have. Should this work? Getting ready for Christmas? Yeah, kind of. Speaking of Christmas, that's damn it. All of a sudden, like, I'm ready to perform this and I'm already fucking up so badly. I think that's not necessarily stage fright, but something that involves, what's it called? Let's turn this up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too, okay, I hope that's not too overbearing for you guys. But yes, speaking of Christmas, I have a music song. I have a Christmas song to work with. And you probably already heard it. It's Jingle Bell Rock. It's not that hard of a song to learn at all. Like, literally, it's just a couple of notes, and then there's just a few little strokes here and there. I am going to try to give it its own flavor so that it doesn't become, what's the term, lackluster. I always feel like I need to add more whenever I'm working on something. I'm going to go ahead and just create a new track, and this will be for, actually, do I have this set up? Oh, it's only coming off of the, hang on, I could fix that. We've added out, no. Input is the Focusrite. Yeah, I'm using a Focusrite. Yeah. And it's coming directly out of there, so. Oh, I'm going to hate that. I'm going to hate that so much. I got to figure out a way to fix that. You guys, I think you guys heard a bit of a lag right there, where you heard like a second note play in, or maybe that's just me. Output device, actually, I think there's a better way to make this work. So input device, work with that, and output device, no, not that. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing the double tracking. That's gonna really distract me. Hang on, let's do a test recording and see how this works. Still setting up and all that shit. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. And of course it's going to ask me to save a file. That's the one downside. When will you do a live with your friends? Lemmy, are you asking about, or I should say Amy Double Rainbow Boomer? I'm just gonna say Amy for short. Do you mean like how often do I stream or go live with with my friends? Or are you asking if I live with any friends? see. Okay, so the feedback is good, and all right, good. So it works. So just making sure it's not like if I'm being overbearing, just let me know. I want some honesty in the chat. I don't want a bunch of yes men. I want some honesty. Go live with your friends. Okay, so how often do I go live with my friends? All the time, almost all the time. Very rarely do I ever stream solo. And this is mainly because I want to create something that is more of an inviting sort of feel, and having friends over kind of helps bring that kind of atmosphere in. Now, when it comes to solo streaming, it is a little bit on the quiet side, and upon mentioning that, it's me having to carry the weight for everybody, and it kind of feels more, I guess the word difficult? I'm trying to find the best word I can here. Loud and clear, so... Okay, so I guess there is a bit of a double tracking, but they're both playing simultaneously. And you know what? I can live with that because the feedback, because I can hear them both at the same time, and there's nothing that's off-putting or out of sync. And that's extremely important, especially if you're like working with a metronome. That otherwise just feels distractive. If you hear your note, and like half a second later, you hear the feedback of it. So, trying to figure out the what else to say here. Just go ahead and play something. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. Hey, Magical Star. I should point out to a lot of you guys, yeah, I am bound to make a lot of mistakes. And I do apologize if it makes some of you cringe, like, oh, you're not getting it right. I've heard a lot of people make mistakes before, and a part of me is like, okay, let me show you. That is a nice tune. Yes, that's Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. I'm probably not playing it correctly, but yeah, that's just an idea. But yeah, in the lower left, it's like $10, which is going to the GoFundMe. So the ideas that I'm going to explain here are that every $10, I'll play a little bit of a tune of some kind based on whoever donates. So let's say somebody puts in $10 and they want me to play Crazy Train, I'll play that, or basically any song. Just don't be a dick and ask me to play something like Dragon Force. I can't play that. Just be mindful of my own skills. I just try to play something. Even super pros make mistakes. But yeah, or it could be that. It could be, I don't know, like Legend of Zelda. I'll play Legend of Zelda, or I don't know, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I gotta stop hitting the... There's going to be a bad habit where I'm hitting the table, and that's really because it's not unusual if mistakes do happen. All of a sudden, I got that Tom Jones song in there. It's not unusual if mistakes do happen. Everyone makes mistakes, do not worry. Thank you very much. I think I get really irritated with mistakes when I'm trying to record something and I'm trying to get it right. And I do them in portions, and I think some people would assume that's cheating, but... The truth of the matter is, when you got to get a song done, you got to work with it any way you can. It's still important to obviously rehearse and practice the song in its entirety, but sometimes you got to make some shortcuts. Obviously, you got to do some warm-ups. You got to do God knows what else. Which I'm like trying to figure out what there is to think of. But yeah, so $10, I'll play a little tune. And with a couple of milestone ideas, should this go well, because I got to get better at playing guitar. Let's say if it reaches 3,000, hopefully if I find the karaoke track, let me see if that's actually around anywhere. Okay, one person said yes. I'm looking at my Twitter feed. I'm sorry. ADD. Give me a sec. Let's see. To wrap up. Yes, it was a guitar cover. And it's one of the top search results. Cool. It's still around.
My name is Kit Tantalos.
No one gives a shit. Do people even like Willow? I mean, I kind of do. I just didn't have that big of an impression when I was a kid. Okay, so hopefully there should be some kind of karaoke track in this. You, get the hell out of here. Alright. Is this an instrumental? Yes, it is. Alright. So, what I'm considering, like, I would have to, like, practice it, because I'm obviously not going to do a stream of it tonight. But once I get the hang of doing these streams more often, if, let's say, I reach 3,000 on the GoFundMe, I will personally do a live play or a live performance on the stream of the Winter Wrap-Up cover. I'll have to make a couple of little backing tracks, guitar backing tracks on that song. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I think that would be... That sounds like a challenge. A challenge that, sure, I'd be willing to take. And at 3,500, which is the full score, or the full donation, the goal, basically. At 3,500, and there's actually one of many things that could come into play. We can actually make that multiple goals. So this is just one of them. I will personally do a cover, like an entire cover song by popular demand, based on what all of you guys would want. So it's not just one person, like other people could pitch in, like, hey, maybe you could do a cover of this and that. Just like a full-fledged cover song, based on whatever it is you guys want. Unfortunately, it would have to only be one, because there's only so many of you, and that would get a little overwhelming. Unless I, like, make a laundry list or something. But we'll see how that goes. You know what? I should link this to Shady. Not Shady. What's his name? His name is leaving my head. Shades. It's Shades for short. He's a friend of mine. And Discord. And sure, I'll show it to Agi. I'm probably butchering the name correctly. If they ever do decide to come in, I'm just going to try to share the stream around. That's fine. I'm just... Proto Shades, that's what his name is. Okay, so... You guys may already know who they are. If not, I can definitely lay down the details. If you remember the song Lullaby of Lightning Bliss, Agi and Proto Shades did the music. And, oh, it looks like Shades is typing. They did the music for it, and, like, not just those two, but also, what's her name? Flitterkriz, like, all three of them. I'd love to, but I can't. Knife fam, sorry. Alright, that's fine. The Rainbow Orchestra, sans Flitterkriz. Okay, Angel of Speed has given that out there. Yeah. Proto Shades is, he makes music, and he helped make the song for Lightning Bliss. So, okay, so Shades is a little busy with something, and there's also, what's his name? Agi, I'm butchering the name so badly. He did the main vocals for that song. I just shared it to him not too long ago. I pitched him an idea. I'm not gonna spend too much time going over the details here. I'm probably boring you guys to death at this point, just talking my ass off here. I believe it's pronounced with the G in game. So, Aggie? I swear, some people are going to mistake that for Aggie. Oh, my ass. I'm not going to say that again. But, where is it? Not here, here. All right. So, enough fooling around. I'm going to work on a track. And... how's the tone? Oh, sorry, the metronome. All right. Oh, fuck, I messed that up. Let's try that again. Maybe I should rehearse it a few times before I start recording. Like, it's a constant, never-ending cycle. Like, I rehearse it and I perfect it, but when I start recording, I somehow fuck up. I don't know why that is an issue, but I'm getting audio issues. Reality check, what do you mean? I just... Like, are you having trouble hearing my voice? Are you hearing the guitar? Or what? Feel free to let me know. Alright. A lot of silence. Alright, so I'm just going to continue trying. No, you're not getting boring, to be honest, as I'm watching you stream. Sorry. Magical Star, don't worry about it. I was asking Reality Check. He says he's having audio issues. I don't understand what he means. I was just asking him or her, you know, one of the two. I don't know the gender. I got to be extra mindful of that these days. But, all right. I'll just continue working on the song. Okay, I was a little off right there. I messed that up. Fucking hell. Sometimes the screen just freezes for a few seconds. No idea why that. Okay, so that sounds like a connection problem. All right. Oh, I was so close. Like, I got the fingering so well. Damn it. I'm gonna have to play that a few times. God, it sounds like a filter on my end. Like one of those kind of special effects you'd hear. So I gotta roll my finger on those two to, like, string skip. Okay, I got a YouTube notification for some reason. Oh, Stuttering Craig is going live. Alright. I think it might be on my end. I'll say chat, reminder, $10 for a tune request. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. Okay, that was nearly perfect. Let's just keep playing it and get good at it. Okay, I gotta make sure not to ring the note. Okay, I gotta be extra mindful of the other strings when I'm doing a vibrato. There's a lot to keep track of. I donate, but I is broke. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think I've got a method here. Let's go for the recording. Okay, let's try it again. I felt a little off tune at that point. And that was probably rushed. Let's try it again. So close. The last bit I was off. Alright. Let's try it again. Fuck. Alright. Almost. That vibrato, like I was doing a good vibrato, but then the other strings were left ringing. Something I ought to have is one of those hair, like one of those cloths that cover the top of the neck. All right, one more for good luck. Oh no, the palm of my hand muted it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, and I am getting better at it. Just I'm gonna wrap the top of the neck. Some musicians will do that. I know it sounds a little unconventional, but it helps get the performance better. So excuse me for just 1 second. Yeah, maybe a sock or something can help that out. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. Alright, so that should hopefully mute the strings and not have any leftover ringing noises. Oh, it sounds a hell of a lot better now. I don't have to deal with any strings being left over or any of that shit. Alright. Alright, so a few areas were sloppy, no biggie. Okay, so I'm noticing that every time I jump from that high A, or no, it's a high F sharp and then the low A, I keep screwing that up. So let's just rehearse that. I'm going to rehearse that a few times. Yep. So it's like, as I'm rolling my finger to go from one string to the other string, it's one of the inner knuckles or the inner lines. I forget what that is, but sometimes I have to let that ring while I also have to roll it towards the main the tip of the finger so that way I can hit the other note. I don't know if that's making any sense to you guys. Yeah. All right, I think I'm ready. Almost. Let's try it again. That's just about perfect, but let's do it again. Ah, it muted a little bit. Ah, the palm did it again. All right. Oops. Well, that was a... Ah, I gotta pay attention to where I'm picking. Ah, those ones got thinner for some reason. All right. Oh, that was just about perfect. All right, let's hear it back. Oh, I can hear the other strings. All right, so let's move this in. All right. But hey, I'm getting closer and closer. Oh, yeah, it would actually help if I turn the metronome back on. That's always important to have. Let's turn this up. Let's turn them both up. This is just a little practice run. All right. But you see what I mean? Like, I practice it, but as soon as I record it, I fuck it up. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm too thoughtful, like, being too mindful that I'm currently recording. Damn it. Okay. That was a little too soon. Okay, is there another way of playing this? Maybe I should rearrange the fingering. That's too long of a stretch. Yeah, that's still too long of a stretch. This seems to be the only option. All right, let's hear these ones, because these ones seem perfect. Or I seem to not notice any spots until I hear it back. Yeah, that one was that kind of slopped out. That one was a little off sync at the beginning. All right, that one seems good. Let's go ahead and just crop that one up. I'm guessing that's supposed to mean Thunder Kid over there. How are you doing, Thunder Kid? Well, I need a second track anyway. So this is for the harmony guitar. That's what I was playing. I was getting that out of the way, so that way I would play the main melody. Which, by contrast, I think it's like easier to work with. I don't know what it was about the harmony part that got so difficult, but either or, let's go ahead and put you on the side, and or actually, no, I don't even need to do that. Let's mute this track so that way I can actually hear this one. All right. Let's practice it a little bit at first. Ah, shit. It just resetted itself in playing. Alright. That should be good. And here we go. Aw, oh, damn it. I slid down and not played the correct note. That's fine. Okay, that one seemed perfect. Let's just hear that one specifically. There was a weird cutoff right there. You know what? Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Let's just restart that, just this particular track. I might be able to perfect it now. Well, let's hear that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just crop this down. Let's move this over here. Alright, let's hear them both in sync. There's one of them seems slightly off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the magnet and move this. Oh yeah, it would actually help if I did that. Alright, these ones, hopefully that looks properly aligned. Huh. When you play the audio, you guys can't hear that? Oh shit. Okay, let me try to fix that. Speakers, let's... Okay, speakers, let's put this to... Hang on, I'm figuring this out. Let's see if maybe that'll work. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Oh, it doesn't look like it's coming from it. All right. No, don't use timestamps. Speakers, Focusrite audio, and let's check here again. Audio driver. That's what it says it's from. Still nothing, huh? All right. Okay. Let's mute you for just a second. Let's try that. I think it's going to be a little weird trying to play that. Actually, no. I think it's because I have the volume knob on that thing turned down. Hang on. Well, obviously you guys are going to hear that. Let me see if I... See, audio monitor settings, speakers, Yeti microphone. I think I found the problem. Let's give this a run. Hang on, it would help if I... Okay, so nothing is coming out of that. And I'm not sure why. Speakers... Let's see if maybe I can alter it a little bit. Let's try that. Ugh, get this gun out of the way. Like, I drink coffee and yet I hear it, but very faint. All right, let's try this again. No, not that. It's very faint. Yeah, obviously. Okay. It is going to sound awkward to you guys on that. That's kind of unexpected. Let's not panic here. So analog, Focusrite, USB. Yeah, imagine like technology can both like be a blessing and a bitch at the same time. So speakers, USB microphone, or no, USB audio. And normally the sound would come out of there. Is there a way to? Oh god, my brother messaged me. What does he want? Friendship. When you see your friend screaming and firing into the jungle, you just scream and fire into the. It's a picture of, if you've seen the movie Predator, one person is firing in the distance and another person's firing along with, and then they all group up together, and they're all firing in the same direction. All right. The Yeti microphone is working. Speakers. I have both of these going. I don't know what's going on here. All right, now let's try it again. Okay, that's a little noisy right there. Well, it's noisy on my end, but I'm pretty sure you guys still can't hear it. I don't know what is going on here. Let's move this over here. Okay. I can't seem to add anything, can I? Copy, global settings. Desktop audio, Focusrite. Set both of them to it. You guys just hear me slide the guitar. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Doesn't seem to look like it. Okay. Mr. Technology, can you either cooperate or does Fox need to get the hammer? I mean, as much as I would want to get the hammer, unfortunately I can't do that. So I guess at this point you'll just have to go with the flow here. Because I've tried everything. I can't figure out what. Unless there's something else I'm missing here. It's not weighed out, is it? No. Actually, let's try this. Let's try something here. Oh, those are the only options they have. Okay. Use device stamps, mix to audio. I don't know if you guys hear that or not. Well, I didn't play anything yet. Because I constantly have to scroll up and down to find the... Okay, yeah. At this point, I'm just going to throw in the towel because I'm just going to go crazy trying to figure out what it is. I'm going to be focusing too much on the troubleshooting. And it's not even going to become a thing where I'm playing music. Yeah, it's probably going to be faint because you're hearing it from the headphones that I have on. And unfortunately, they tend to leak some audio out. So I guess it's just something you have to live with. Okay, it was all good until that last part started to faint. And you know what? I'm going to give another shot at... I'm just going to get another shot at making this main... yeah. Without that. Just donated by Tune. My request is Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses. Alright. If I can remember how that one worked. Currently have 69 donations. Wait, what? Oh my god. Like, if that's true... it says 69 on there, huh? Okay, so yeah, I just updated it, and it says I have 69 out of 68, but the updated balance hasn't updated yet. And obviously, that's a whole different story, but... God, I'm gonna keep fucking that one up. This is a pretty advanced song. Like, it's not too advanced. But yes, we hit the funny number. Yeah, that's a much slower version. I've kind of played it a couple of times, so obviously it's not perfect. How many funny numbers are there? 24, 25, 69, 420, anything else? 24 and 25, I don't know how those would be considered funny numbers. Maybe there's something else I'm missing there. It was a good attempt, yeah. But let's get this melody out of the way. I think it's... I mean, I will say this. Sweet Child of Mine is a bit of a good... it's a good practice run with working with different, like... A little bit of string jumping, you know, stuff like that. I wasn't always good with that. But I have been able to play that melody multiple times. 420, 69, 6... Oh, God, 666. Anyway, let's first mute this. Oh, I almost had it. I don't know why I hesitated there. All right. Let's go ahead and crop. Let's turn that on. Let's crop this. Isn't part of either. Yeah, it's not either of their phone numbers. Although that would have been funny if that was. It's like, hello, this is Aeon. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's get the cursor back over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's move this a little more. Oh, yeah, it would help if I trim this down a little bit. Move it a little more over this way. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, so the beginning was working perfectly. And that's when they start to fall apart a little. All right. I'm just going to hear these one at a time. And this one. All right, so this is going to be a little cheating here, but it should be able to work if I just merge like that. There we go. It sounded a little better. Let's work a little more this way. Folks, this is what you call mixing. All right, let's call this lead because that's what that is. All right, lead, harmony. All right, so I already got that in. Let's see if that balance updated. Yes, it was. All right. Angel, I understand. We're gonna have to roll with the punches on the audio feedback. Okay, 2 is also a funny number because, oh my god, dude, that is like if that's legitimately a thing, we are 5 years old. Also 7 because 7, 8, and 9. I used to love 7 when I was a kid because I found it to be an interesting number. Like it's the only single digit number to have like 2 syllables. Every other syllable up until 10 had 1 syllable. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7, like I always found that to be interesting. That out of all the numbers out there, 7 has 2 syllables. Anyways, I got this part done. How did the rest of the song go? So 7, 8, 9 cause vor, and that's why August 8 is Oh god, Edwin, why? Jesus, now I cannot unthink that. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and save the project so far. Let's go ahead and no. Yeah, let's go to music and song projects. Okay, and let's just call in Jingle Bell Rock. No, this folder. There's a reason why I fucking made it. All right, Jingle Bell Rock. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play this a little bit. His Spanish 7 has like 3 syllables, while the other numbers up to 10 have 2 syllables. I think I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Uno, dos, tres. So yeah, dos and tres are singles. Cuatro, cinco, 4 and 5. Ses, that's 1 syllable. Siete, I think that's... Uno, dos, tres. Yeah, siete, that's 3 syllables. And uncho, pardon me if I like butcher the enunciation there. Also, like the sad thing is, when it comes to the Spanish numbering, uncho is uncho. That's supposed to be number 8. Siete, ocho, nueve, and diez. Okay, that's what 9 and 10 are. Nueve and Diaz. And the sad thing is, I remember watching an episode of Dora the Explorer. Ocho. He means Ocho. Yeah. But, like, I remember watching Dora the Explorer, and they're counting, like, how many eggs are in the basket. And they reached 10 at that time, which was Nueve and Diaz. Oh, shit. I hope there's nothing wrong with the... No, there isn't. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and start a new project. Time to practice this one. Oops. I'm gonna get fucking crazy trying to play this one. It was a pretty advanced song. Like, it's not too advanced, you know, I could play it. That's the bass track. Remember, guys, 8 is a special, funny, and memorable thanks to El Chavo del 8 from the great actor Robert Gomez Bolaños. Sorry if I'm butchering the enunciation. Oh, no, not that. I did pretty well. So playing music while I'm learning a little bit of Spanish at the same time. Yeah, let's go ahead and just create a track here. I don't know why, but the song Take On Me just popped in my head. I think I know why. Because of this skit that Bronny and I had when we did the main attraction. Yeah, because I said I was going to play Sweet Child of Mine and then finding out, oh, things are changed up. And Bronny was like saying, oh, we're playing Take On Me. I'm like, wait, what? I thought we were playing Sweet Child of Mine. No, who changed this? And Sven Gallop is walking across and I'm like, should we kick his ass? Not yet. Alright. Gamer Express, thank you for joining in. How long have I been streaming for now? Oh, damn it, it doesn't say it here. Okay, I can check the Twitch site. And... okay, so I've been going on for about an hour. If you legit want to learn Spanish, you can make a New Year's resolution. I'm in... yeah, about an hour. Alright. I need to find something to, like, properly rest the guitar on my leg with. Because, like, when the guitar is on there for a while, it kind of leaves a mark. And it feels a little irritated. I'm going to give this a few tries, and then I'm going to try to, like, edit down. Okay, I don't know why, but I was having trouble holding my pick. Come on. Just had a power outage, but everything is back on. Cool. Oh my god, I fucked that up. Oh my god, I was doing so well. Damn it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop there. I feel like I've screwed up too many times. I'm getting better at it. Oh god, not the song that he refuses to leave. But yeah, I was asked by Angel of Speed, who donated $10 to play the song. What I'm actually wanting to do is kind of record these songs so that way Angel of Speed's got a fucking demon face. Don't worry, Game Express. I'll get it through, and then it'll be that. That'll be that. And also, chat reminder: you don't have to donate if you don't have any money. That's fine. There's always going to be people coming in and out. $10, and I will play a little tune. So. Okay, that was a little sloppy. Let's try that again. Oh, I almost had it. All right. Almost. Maybe don't use feather hands for me. Wow, dude, you're a dick. Life is like a hurricane. Now it's in your head. Damn it. Ah. Magical Star, he's joking. For some reason with your guitar, the to be continued meme thing. Oh, yeah, let's take this off for a little bit. Roundabout by yes. Obviously, that's it's more a troll, but hey, my two primary CDs are Pegasites. Okay, so I'm doing well now. Watch, as soon as I record, I'm gonna fuck this up. Place your bets. Huh. Look at that. I didn't fuck up that time. So yeah, I'm gonna take this like little pieces at a time. So. Damn it. Right there is when you fuck up again. Okay, let's stop here for a second. How's Key? She's napping. She's had a very busy day today. Okay, let's not rush like that. I mean, obviously, if I played faster than the regular beat, it wouldn't be as difficult to play normally. I'm gonna get through this. I can get through this. And also, if anybody donates, let me know. Apparently, there's no no stream notification or some shit like that. Let's see if there's any update. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm willing to bet you that some of you motherfuckers want to keep the funny number on there. And trust me, I don't blame you. Where's, here we are. Oh, I was so close. Not the grudge noises? What do you mean the grudge noises? Did I say something? So let's go ahead and move. I think these two can merge in together. I could see what's a little off sync here. Let's try it again. Ah, damn it. All right. There's a bit of a reason. This is... All right. Oh, wait, did I just hang on? She's got a smile and it seems to me she reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as precious as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see your face... I'm going to have to look up the lyrics here. Angel's probably having a blast hearing this. Ooh, oh my ass. I think I sat for too long. Oh shit, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Oh, it would actually help if I, you know, turned on the metronome. Yeah. Almost. Almost. Damn it. I'm getting too cocky. Oh, I can hear it. I'm way off sync. Key would be very sad if you hurt yourself. It's not the first time I accidentally hurt myself. Probably won't be the last, but I don't intend on that shit. Oh, I was a little off on that one. Alright. Whoa, careful. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place where if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Oh, oh, sweet child of mine. Ooh, oh, 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 sweet child of mine. Let's go ahead and remove that. Oh, okay, I can see where it was a little off. Let's go ahead and turn this off and let's move this here. Yeah. Alright, let's see how this goes out. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Okay, that part seems to be synchronized then. So, you sure sing better than me. I only sing one song and that's when I'm done. I can't sing a song to save a life. Hello, Filmer Brony. How you doing? Filmer Brony TV Plus. So you're now like, instead of a TV, you're now a streaming service? Whoa, 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 whoa. Not like that. Not like that. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know if this will sound conventional or not. Ah, damn it! I accidentally okay, I can't sing. Oh. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. However, I still like to at times. I mean, I think a lot of people do. Cringe culture is dead. Also, yes, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste that just to finish it up. I don't know why I left that G note there. That's the name of my Twitch channel. Unlike my old one, my old channel got suspended a year back in August. It's been my new channel name ever since. Oh, shit. Other than that, I am doing good. Alright. Sorry to hear about your other channel. Not sure what caused that to happen. Oh, great. My fucking computer is making a noise. It's good to chat with you again. I don't hear from you that often. But it is good to hear from you. So let's go ahead and... Easy. Sometimes Twitch can be a bitch. You know what? That is true. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that. That's really as much as I can play. Let's go ahead and just group this together. Your thoughts on simulators? You mean like drum simulators and such? I use one to make music. And that's mainly because I don't own a drum set. That was probably a sloppy section of chords, so I'm going to try that again. Let's see how these two did well together. Seems like this G chord, not G chord, C chord. Oh, it would help if I turn this back up. All of a sudden, oh shit, there's a crack in this pick. I have two songs that may interest you mostly for the guitar. One is very old, called IRR Julio Harm. Okay, sorry if I am butchering the fuck out of the name. Would be Silent Hill theme of Laura. Okay, so it's from Silent Hill 2. Let's see how things are going here. Alright, so I might just input these as like one track or something. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just export this. Actually, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. No. Wait, where did it show up in? Hang on, show and Explorer. Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's put this in the desktop. There. Now I know where to look. So something that I thought would be fun to do is that if I had any more donations and I would start practicing these songs, I would like group them together and just like set them out from each of you guys to your help and like put it up on YouTube so you can hear it. Something like that. So they're like little mini commissions, if that makes any sense. What the fuck? I just got a DeviantArt notification that some random person whose name I can't even pronounce. He came in and favored one of my character vectors. It's the one where he's dressed up as a fucking maid. I do good ones too. All right. So I'm practically done with this one from here. I don't even need to save it. Recent projects, no. Just don't they have one of a recent? Ah, here we are. Yeah, no, I don't need that one anymore. Let me look up what the chords are. Like, I kind of know what they are, but hang on. Excuse me for a second. Got this app called Songster. Kind of helps me. It has like various tablatures of any song you look for. Yeah, that's it. Bobby Helms. Let's lower the fucking volume. Alright, so there's that. Rhythm guitar. Alright. Okay. So, 232. Okay, so it's a D and a D minor. Okay. I think this could be turned off. Let's make a separate track for that. Name it Rhythm Guitar. Oh, hang on. Is that right? Ooh. Okay. Okay, now how the fuck is that even possible? Alright, so... There's a better way of making an F sharp minor chord. Okay. So, this is just me studying the chords, so the beginning portion. And A sus2. So... So this is an E7 here. So basically it's just 1 and 2 here. So it sounds kind of like an E major. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So these are just going to be like different fingering practices and such. This one doesn't seem too hard so far. Oh, whoops. Ouch. Makes me think of Fallout for some reason. Fallout? Like the Fallout games? Whoops. Let's yeah, let's practice a little bit. Wait, is that even right? Oh, that's right. It shifts to an F sharp after that. So that one just goes to a whole bar chord right there. That's a dramatic change right there. New Vegas mostly. I'm guessing Vegas probably sings Jingle Bell Rock or something, unless I'm mistaken it for something else. Oh. All right. I'm throwing myself off the rhythm very quickly. Like, I know the chords, I just keep throwing myself off. That part's gonna drive me absolutely nuts. Because it's like, it's the shift from the D7 to the F sharp minor. So, let's practice that a little bit. I wonder if there's been any donations yet. Okay, no, it's still at 810. All right. All right. So, how about this? I'll continue more of the rhythm guitar, and once I'm able to like perfect that, oh shit, is my nose bleeding? Yes, it is. I'll be right back. Yep. Already somebody saying, oh, take care of that nose. Don't worry. Sometimes that happens, like dry air sometimes. Fell into Vegas. It sounds like something I'd expect to hear in the song Big Iron. Okay. All right, so it looks like it stopped. It used to happen to me when I was tiny. Dry air, yeah. Yeah, the bleeding stopped. It's just a little. Game Express, I'm fine. Alright, no more stalling. This pick is all damaged. Alright, well, let's look for. I got multiple ones. Okay, so I'm going to do this in portions. I'm going to, like, play this part. Well, I'm just going to do this. And then just move on to the next. It is kind of cheating, but it helps get the progress made. Damn it. There we go. Alright, and let's go ahead and just move this over here. Yeah, I don't want to cause any crossovers here, so magnet. This would really help. So. Damn it. Let's go ahead and stop here. Let's go ahead and just cross this out. Oh, let's turn this off and hello, JN Hare. I can barely read your name. There we go. Yeah, JN Hare. Thank you for stopping by. And I wonder how the viewers are coming in. Yeah, I just have 10 viewers. Alright, so let's hear these play out. Oh, pfft. Yeah, it would actually help if I, merge this in just a little bit. Oh. Well, good thing I had these pauses here. I can just... Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping... Oh, my voice is shot right there. I guess I should drink water in order to clear that out. Let it sing while I was sleeping. Oh, God, I'm struggling. I can't sing that high. Oh, it's bad. I guess that's why I'm having Aggie come in to sing Jingle Bell Rock. I originally attempted to do that, but ever since I had a cold, my voice was so shot. It's like it's going to take a while before I can recover. Oh, that's adorable. I've come to talk with you again. All right, so... Yep, no other donations. I'll be fine, Jane Her. I'm sorry for butchering the name. I'm trying to announce that. So... An ASUS 2. Alright, so... No, stop. You could say Anthony if it's hard to say. Alright, fair. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Oh, that's an interesting one. It's saying 11 now? Oh, probably somebody else joined it in. I was wondering why it sounded like an E minor whenever I heard this song. This A sus 2. A7 sus 2. Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell da 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 da. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, let's go over here so I can practice this one. Fuck it, I'm just gonna make it an E minor here. Ah, I hesitated right there. I don't know why. A sus 2. Yeah, it's a chord name. Damn it. Let's try it again. I got so carried away with trying to make that extra stroke there. All right, so let's try this again. That's just a wild guess, so... Oh, I think I got this. Wait, is that actually how I played it? No, it's entirely different. All right, that's fine. Hammer Bro 4839, thank you for joining. I don't know why it didn't come out properly. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's see. That actually sounds a little better. So. All right. All right. So we're making some progress so far. Ah, so it turns from an E7. Okay. So let's try that again. Let's practice it a little bit. Yes, Hammer Bro, I am making a cover of Jingle Bell Rock. Actually, let's see how this goes. Forgive me, Star. Gamer Express, what are you? Sorry, Star? I don't even know what's going on. I hope you guys are behaving in there. Oh, whoops. That sounds pretty good. All right. Let's turn this on so that way I can do that. So. All right. So let's turn this just a snitch. So you could call me a raider if you want. It's what I mostly use. Oh, call me a rail rider? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and save so far. Okay. So I think I know where to go. If it's not obvious, I'm obsessed with trains. Okay. Everybody has an obsession with something. Alright, so here's what would actually make work. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I meant. Alright. Let's go get this taken care of. Alright, so alright, so does dice. Some people like trains. I got a friend who loves trains. And he's also a scientist. Everybody's into a lot of shit. So let's look here. So it's E7, A7. And it ends with Wild Guess, Steel Rail. Ding ding, you win a prize. I don't know. I'm just being silly. Oh. Yeah, that just makes it A7 if I do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I remember that now. So. All right. Oh, whoops. That was accidentally a G minor. I don't know. I think I need to rehearse that a little bit more. So. God, that is such a... Wait, hang on. Of course. If I work with the last three fingers, I can work with that. Are you all right? I probably made a grunt or something. I'm fine. I'm just figuring it out. God, how do people get this good at fingering? I mean, practice and practice and practice, obviously. Gets kind of lonely when all the servers are dead half the time. Yeah, I kind of know that feeling. Ugh. So, I'm just going to do it in my own style, like... Alright. So I think I know what to do here. Oh, wrong fingering. damn it. All right. Yeah, this part seems to be kind of tricky. Because you really have to, like, bounce your fingers in so many different ways. Then again, I'm also not used to playing rhythm guitar as often. Keep on keeping on. Yep. That's all what it comes down to. It's kind of doing the same thing over and over and expecting a better result. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Let's see. No. That won't work. Yeah. Alright. Magnet. Thank you. I might just do that. Magnet. Come on. There we go. I mostly recovered from a fall a few weeks ago. Oh. Damn, dude. Oh, yeah, it would actually help if, you know. Okay, so there we go. That perfect middle spot right here and one right here. I wish there would be a perfect alignment of these two, but I guess not. But not the end of the world. Ouch, you bruised a knee, dude? See, I bruised a knee and skinned my hand, mostly recovered now. Okay, if I keep this guitar sitting on my leg for too long or foreleg, I'm gonna my foot's gonna fall asleep. Oh. Oh, wait. All right. Damn. How do they fall asleep? You get pins and needles. That's not fun. Yeah, exactly. It's not fun at all. I don't wish that on anybody. That's like one of those type of what are they called? The I think it's called first world insults. Like that's what I nickname them. Like you wish them the worst, but the type of words where they say like, "I hope your socks are like slightly moist," or "I hope you step on a Lego" or something, or "I hope when you go to take a shit in a bathroom, you find out you ran out of toilet paper." Well, in this one, it's like, "I hope your leg falls asleep and you suffer pins and needles." Rustic and I had a ball with those kind of insults. All right. Let's try that again. It seems like whenever I go to when I play like a full chord, like all six strings. I don't know. I think that sounded better. Maybe it's just the feedback off of the interface. Because apparently it gets some weird results of the interface. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and just cross that out and... What a right time, it's the right time to walk the night away. It's pretty... I have a cruel one. I hope your most recent file is corrupt. Oh, damn! Damn, you know, that... I love that. Oh, that's great. That is awfully great, Magical. I'm gonna remember that next time I try to insult someone. All right. Well, that seems to be pretty easy. Got the side of my foot open in a freak accident at Wendy's involving us. Oh, ouch. Alright, I gotta fix this. This is like bothering me so much. Come on, unscrew, unscrew. There we go. Yeah, apparently there's a thing with... I do apologize for the noise on that. Let's go ahead and turn that down. There, now you won't hear any noise. I have one for artists. I hope your next piece art you draw on is the wrong... Oh! And you forgot to save it. God damn, David. Shit. Oh, fuck, dude. That's great. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, that's funny. All right. There we go. All right, so... Why is this now Savage Chat? I just brought up that it was it's always funny and fun at the same time whenever you know, with my friends we make some silly first world arguments, and it seems to hit so close to home that it's funny. I remember the Rustic and I were doing that at one point in Ponytown. And I'm like, I hope that when you go to take a shit, you forget there was you forgot toilet paper. And he's like, I hope when you go to take a shit, Poseidon gives you a wet kiss. And just Magical Star decided to come up with one, and somebody else decided to come up with one. That's all what it turned into. Last mean one. I hope a text message from your best friend or partner is we need to. Oh, damn. I have yet to try Pony Town. It's kind of fun. It is. It's pretty fun. Just... Let's try that again. Let's try to add a little more variation to it. Yeah. Let's try that again. I keep hitting the wrong notes. Just as soon as like let's go ahead and delete all that. That wasn't very good. This is every time someone says we need to talk, I know shit is going down in one way or another. Yeah. All right, I think that'll work. Let's align that right there. Yeah. Oh. All right. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. All right, so I'm gonna kind of cheese my way through this one. All right, so let's move that here. So let's see. All right, let's go ahead and move this here. And this one's a B chord. Just like how you cheese through Mario 3. You remember that one. That was one of the funniest moments. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like playing that. I don't know why I stutter sometimes. Like, I know what I'm saying, and all of a sudden I just get hesitant or some shit. It's probably because my brain moves faster than my mouth. Anyway, so what kind of B chord is this? Okay, so we're looking at... Oh, wait. Preach. My brain barely works. I'm going to use the bar chord on this one because it's easier. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty simple enough. That's not even the right chords. I don't even know why I did that. Oh yeah, I remember why I did that. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, that was a bad grip. Ouch. I tried to shift the two different bar chords. Like, it's been a hot minute since I was working with these bar chords. I can do this. Let's try that again. I feel something was off about that. Let's see. Yeah, that seems about right. Wait, something's not right here. Oh, I see what I did. Whoopsies. All right. All right, Edwin, have a good night. Do 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 do. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. All right. Let's put you here so that way I don't accidentally like merge over or anything like that. There. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just move this here, move this here. It's not going to be perfect, but... Alright, so it's an E7, A7, and a D major. Has this been played before? There are only so many things that rhyme with fox that make sense. Jingle Fox. I think, that's right, I remember now. I think Panda did a picture of my character based off of Jingle Bell Rock. I'll have to look that up. Any updates? No? Okay. Looks like Def is finally anticipating to... I could be wrong. Let me go to my DeviantArt and let me search it up. Okay. I've got a bunch of inappropriate pictures here on DeviantArt. I don't know why I looked through there. What was it? No, that's not it. That's not it. Why am I having a hard time looking for this shit? Come on. Huh. Well, fuck. Naughty Golden. It's not my fault. That's just what appeared in my fucking search results. Let's see. Gallery. No, favorites. This is probably going to be a while for me to search. Most of this is just... Wait! I think there's a better way to search. Let's look through Panda's DeviantArt and their gallery and see what I can find. It's probably going to be a really, really old picture. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely finding the older ones very quickly. Let's see, gems. I say, aha! There you are! I'm going to go ahead and link this. This is an absolute adorable pic from, like, yesteryear. If they're on DeviantArt, they're likely safe for Twitch. They have similar rules for mature stuff. I mean, you guys are not really seeing it, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, that's that was one of Panda Paz's old pictures. I'm going to go ahead and just type in here in my server. My friends. It's very cute. It's absolutely cute. All right, so I think I have an idea. All right, Fox is a very cute pony. That's cute. Also got Little Caesars. Nice, delicious. Yeah, Goat Blaze, I made him very cute. Like, I did not hesitate to make him a pretty boy. Which I think in hindsight that was a good idea because it's kind of marketable when you think about it. Okay, had an itch in the back of my head. All right. I'm going to save that. Yeah. Soon I will live stream. All right, Hammer Bro. I think I need to redo that. I think that's better. All right. Um. Let's try that again. Actually, I think I need to do a little bit more. So. All right. And let's minimize these little crosshairs here. Oh, this is on again. Let's go ahead and move this down and move. Do I still play TF2? I hardly ever play TF2. Like, I guess this is because of me being a part of Analysis Anarchy. It's whenever I just do my lines. That's basically it. Now jingle bell run. Nope. No. Nah. Sorry. Sometimes I'm like that. Like, something really weird goes on. Oh, wow. This is way off sync. Okay, let's rearrange that a little bit. Okay, yeah, this is too... Let's get the next beat over. Wow, why is this out of sync all of a sudden? Um, I think it didn't acknowledge the other two. Let's fix that. All right. Oh, let's... Do 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 do. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Whoops. All right, so I don't know why I suddenly hit that again. I have a bad habit of hitting that. I think I'm starting to notice why there's a bunch of chattering sounds. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, God, why is everything suddenly falling apart? All right. So this is by space of one extra measure. All right. All right, so this is the next one over. Okay, I'm going to need to do that. Okay. There we go. Now it sounds better. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Oh, almost. I see what I did. There we go. Let's leave it right there. All right. The jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. So. Jesus. I've already made a shit ton of progress tonight. Let's try that again. So, felt a little sloppy. So. Damn it. Yeah. Let's do this one more time. All right. Let's undo that. So. Any recommendations for someone who has ever played a Pokemon game and wants to get one? I would not be the expert for that. Ellie is a big fan of Pokemon. She can help give some ideal recommendations. And that's the spot. And, oh, wait. Did I just, oops. So, you probably noticed I probably extended the song a little longer than usual. I just wanted to have a brief little guitar solo in there. I have a fun little idea to work with. Like, it's a really, really solid. Yeah, that's cool. It definitely, like, has that melody that matches the 50s sort of essence to it, so that'll be fun to include. I'm also going to include like a harmony track with that. It's always fun to have your own twist. Yeah, it helps stand out a little bit. How long have I been streaming now? Like, you don't have to tell me. I'll find out. Where is it? Yeah, a little 2.5 hours. I think it's yeah, I think it's best to call it a night. Thank you guys for sticking around for a while. I better save. Yeah, save project. And I hope that I do these again in the future. And shit, I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. But I think you get what I mean. So I hope to do these again in the future, and I hope you guys enjoy doing this despite the few trials and errors involved. Things will get better over time. So until next time, have a good night, everybody.